Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. Johnson now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So Coach Sean McDermott sending his Bills offense back to the field. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the third. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. These guys have gotten off to a hot start, Brock, in spite of these injuries that have occurred along the way.
You know what, Kate? If you and I traveled to every training camp, I think we'd hear the same thing. Next man up, next man up. These teams know it. The players know it. You hear the talk, but then you got to walk it, and this team is. I know it's early, but this is looking like a group who could be built for a playoff run as long as this list doesn't grow too much longer.
Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. On the sneak, it's Allen. And they're going to down by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Again, it's Cook. Ooh, he made most of that one, didn't he? Give him 9 yards on that first down carry.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down mark.
Cook is hit and he fumbles it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills picked up the fumble and ran it home. That right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part. Finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder. You got to play longer than your opponent. And when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
The Bills are lining up for a...
Allen looking to throw this. Catches it at the 1. And he's in. The 2-point try cuts this lead to 16. That makes this a 2-score game. All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Set go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. Escapes the defender. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's a Falcon first down. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
Set up. Set go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Escapes out to the left. He can run it. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Trap 60.
Penix on third down. That one's caught by Mooney. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First and 10 from the 43.
Here we go. Drop below 80. Hut, hut.
Here's Robinson up the middle. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18.
Penix working from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Air it out on third. Pass complete to Robinson. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
Looking inside the red zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So the first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Coup on now for the extra point.
For the point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Strong with the return. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First and 10 from the 32. Slot man motioned over. Now Allen off the play action. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bills football, Brock, but any efforts may be futile facing that deficit. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Hits his running back. And he's brought down pushing to that 35-yard line.
Gain of 17.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Bills. First down.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
First down, Buffalo.
Allen now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Allen on the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
From the red zone now. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Palmer motioning right. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Makes the catch. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills putting up points in a game decided. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
The Bills are lining up for a
To the air again. Allen has it at the 2. And he will get into the end zone. That's going to cut 2 more off that lead.
Bills 19.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
7-yard pickup.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. Go.
Penix here from the gun. Getting out to his left. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here. They send him left out of the slot.
2nd and 6.